Hey world, how y'all doing out there? It's me. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's happening? Wagwan. What's a guan popcorn? Yeah. It's me, girl, Supernova Tosha. As you can see, I'm your auntie, cousin, sister, daughter, niece, and best girlfriend. I'm just here chillaxing, relaxing, chillaxing. You know how we do. Oh, had a festive day today, so to wind down, I'm just wind down. Cheers. It's the weekend for me, and I don't know. What were you guys? What you guys do? Listen. So funny thing, I was driving home, and I had a banana next to me, and I was having my banana. I was eating my banana, and the guy next to me, like, all of a sudden he like put his, because my windows were down. It was such a nice day, that I didn't have any air conditioning going, so I just had the windows down, and I hear the car next to me windows go down. So I turn to the left and I look, and he's staring right at me, eating my banana. Not like a glance and then turn away, or a look and then turn away. Nope, nope. Like full on, windows down, staring, just staring at me. He wasn't hiding the fact that he was staring, he just was staring and letting me know that he was staring. I'm minding my business in my vehicle, not disturbing him, not looking at him, not wanting to even look at him. So I put my window up and I pulled up a little bit closer, so I was like not in like eye shot of him, and finished eating my banana. How rude. He's rude. Anyway, so I'm just laying here, just relaxing, and um, I just wanted to talk to you guys about something. Like, this is, what's it? Sip and speak. We could call it sip and speak. My night to sip and speak. Y'all should grab something. Grab I don't know, a glass of wine, glass of whatever your libations. Just grab something and relax. Take the stress off the day. I drink wine because it's in the Bible. Jesus, the wedding, they ran out of wine. He was like, "Oh, y'all out of Jesus juice? Hold on 1 minute. Okay, go ahead. I got you." And he turned water into wine, and everybody was happy. So that's why I drink wine. It's approved by Jesus. Jesus juice. So anyway, um, I like white wine, but I think red wine is better. It's healthier for you. I don't know. There's medical facts proving that red wine is better for you, but I'm a white wine type of girl. Go figure. But I'm not a big drinker. So I really don't drink a lot. I don't drink a lot of wine. Once like maybe on the weekends I'll have like a sip of wine or something, but I I gotta find a nice red wine that I like. Hey, do me a favor. What's a good red wine? Give me some. I don't like dry wines. I like more of like a light, sweet wine. Um, yeah, because red wine is healthier. Uh huh. So anyway, what I wanted to do is I wanted to take a moment and just talk about something that I saw online. And I see this a lot. Like I really see I wanted just to chit chat a little bit regarding like boasting, about the indiscriminate number of sexual partners that some folks are divulging online. Now, um not only is it online, but it's like tell all books and interviews. And so here's my disclaimer. My disclaimer is this: as long as you're consenting adults, you do your thing. Do your thing. I'm not judging. Nobody else should judge. We just mind the business that pays us, right? But when I'm scrolling and I'm seeing like all these people naming names, and I'm just like, what is going on? And I know, like, as long as you're protected and like all parties consent to what's happening, then I'm not really a person that's really into body count or judging the body count. But what irks me is the flaunting and the bragging and the promotion of, promiscuity. And again, if you do it behind closed doors and nobody knows about it, hey, it's all good. But like throughout history, I know that men have always like made it their life goal is to get another notch under the belt, or so to speak. But it's like a rite of passage to bed an innumerable amount of women to impress other men or either to boost their egos or whatever the reason is. It just seems like really immature and really juvenile to do so. So I don't know why the entire world needs to know. And I see that women are doing it too. So I want to address women. I know that there's um, they say it's part of like women's empowerment and being control of your sexuality and your femininity or, whatever it is. But ladies, queens, sisters, daughters, listen, you keep that stuff you keep that stuff a secret. Like, you don't kiss and tell. Now, I saw an interview with, I guess she's some sort of an influencer. And she's a young girl, like in her young 20s, between maybe like 23 to 26, maybe around that age. And she was just like naming off a list of like rappers and rap artists and producers and things that she's been with. And one of the rappers on the list, now these rappers I've never heard of. Well, some of them I haven't, but one of them was 17 years old. 17 years old. Let that marinate for a minute. He, at the time, was 17 years old and she wasn't. Yeah. So, all right. Then I was scrolling, and then I ran across a woman. She was an older woman. She's probably in her late 30s, early 40s. And she was a mom because she mentioned that she had two kids. And I guess she was on some blog. Either she's a vlogger or she was trying to, or she was on another vlogger's page and they were just having a conversation in regards to body count. And she kept bragging, like, hey, I've only been with this man, and these are top men and top this and top. And I mean, they're recording artists. They're not even like popping. Um, and not to say that because they're not popping recording artists, like what qualifies them as top men. So this is what when she was saying that, to me, it's like you were with different men that are in the same industry, right? So when one was finished, he passed you on to his coworker because they're coworkers or maybe even friends, and then that one's finished, he passes you off to the other one, and then passes you off and passes you off. So like your industry whatever, like a pass around, an industry pass around. Um, so I was wondering, like why? What is it that? Why is this such a like a badge of honor? I I don't understand. And then like now you're on social media and you're talking about it, and I don't know how old the sons are, but I mean, you have 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds that have social media accounts, and then they go online and see this. That mom was like the industry pass around. So, I don't know. When you're, for me, it's like when you're online and you have like thousands of people that are watching, like your live or what have you, um, they're just there's people that just feel confident enough knowing that there are thousands of people watching them, saying that all these men, are after you because, you've got the best vagina, and, because it's powerful, and, you've got skills, and not really. It's, it's a fact that you spread like mustard. That's pretty much it. And so if they know that you spread like mustard, they're not going to say no. And they'll keep coming back and coming back and coming back. It doesn't have anything to do with skills. It doesn't have anything to do with how good you are. It's just you're easy. So my thing is, I don't have an issue with like free love or do whatever you want to do with who you want because it's your body, and you know it's your decision, it's your choice. If your coitus ritual is to have multiple partners, or have sex dungeons, or have swings and whips and chains, and you know do whatever you want to do. What I'm saying is that, so I'm ambivalent in my feelings because I see the good and I see the bad. You know what I mean? Like, for example, there's gratification of like sowing your wild oats, and you know that way when you finally settle down, you're with that person because you've gotten things out of your system. um you're connecting with different people's energy, and sometimes it's euphoric and therapeutic, and you may even form a bond. I know plenty of people who were just partners intimately, and they bonded and they're friends. And sometimes it's just like to fulfill a certain need or certain want, certain desire. If you ever watched the movie The Best Man with Tay Diggs, um, that movie kind of just explains to you, like that little entanglement that happened, and it explained so many things. And then one of my favorite movies, it's so cute. It's called It's Complicated, and it's with Meryl Streep and Alec Baldwin. Awesome movie. um so you'll understand that, I see that's the good, and those two movies kind of just explain how I feel about it. And then it's also negative as well because like gender roles have forced sexism and stereotyping of certain behaviors. So I definitely see both sides, and that's why I'm just like ambivalent about whatever you do. It's just the naming the names and kissing and telling. It's like I just want to say to the ones, especially the women, especially like keep it under wraps. If you've ever heard the saying "no face, no case," that's what that means. Like just keep it under wraps. Like there's an estimated what like 3.8 billion Homo sapiens on this planet that are women, and yeah, yours isn't a rare finding. It's billions and billions and billions and billions and billions of um vaginas walking around. So, do your thing and handle your business. However, um just handle it. Handle your harlotries with your lovers. Um but we don't need to know, like everything does not need to be disclosed. I find it just it's lewd, and it's tacky, it's classless, and it's vulgar. It just leaves you completely exposed. Now, this message is for both men and women, and you know, I just to be in the streets and bragging as if it's the thing to do. Don't listen to these songs and think that, you know, this is the life that these rappers live, especially like um these female rappers. No, and not just the female rappers. Like if you ever listen to Britney Spears music is pretty out there too. And she even did a song with Nelly Furtado called "Promiscuous." Yeah, but like if you really look at Britney Spears, like who's she been with? She's been with Justin Timberlake, Kevin Federline, which she married. That was her husband, and I think now she has now she's got someone. She can't marry him because of whatever stipulations her father has on her. So it's not that much. Then you listen to like the City Girls and the content of their lyrics, but one of the City Girls, I think her name's like Young Miami. She just had a baby and she's got like one guy. And then the other girl, I believe she's with someone too, or she's single. So they're not running around. They don't have a hit list. They're not running around doing all of that stuff. They're rapping about it, but they're really not doing it. And then like Cardi B, Cardi's married. Like she's married. And who else? Meg the Stallion. Meg the Stallion, same thing. But I mean, the only people I've heard her associated with was like Moneybag Yo, and we don't even have confirmation of that. And then was it Tory Lanez? We've seen them hanging out together, but were they involved? And even if they were, that's just two. Other than that, she's just really doing her thing. So, um, don't let these songs and these industry people influence you to live a certain life or even to just brag about it. You do what you want to do, but to brag about it, don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Keep a low profile with your conquest. There's no need to let the cat out of the bag. Keep your lips sealed and mum's the word, right? So I just had just a few things that I wanted to say about that because um I don't know, I just thought it was weird like that we just people are just coming out and just naming names. And I don't know, back in my day you just don't kiss and tell. So I don't know. Maybe they're looking for cool points. Hmm. Well, I'm just gonna finish my little sippy sip, and then I think I'm gonna turn in.